back to a stupendous, tremendous, another vocalization of
Tokyo Game Chat, where we chat about games in Tokyo. And you get our unbiased, unfiltered, and uncensored opinions about, whatever we want to talk about.
We're going to blab about today.
It's been a while.
A little bit.
Yeah. It's been busy with some people traipsing off to other countries. Now, granted, that really didn't affect anything, but it gets busy this time of year, like April and May. Yeah, because everybody's like joining their new companies and stuff. So, yeah. And it's hard, and believe it or not, one of the things I learned doing this so far, having to, like each episode, trying to think, okay, what are we going to talk about? Okay, where are we going to go film this now or record this? Having to think of that stuff, and I think, these people who make TV shows and movies,
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, having to come up with new ideas all the time. I have a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit more respect for people who do it.
A little bit.
A little bit.
This is kind of a recycled spot, if you would.
Yeah.
This was a failure on my part when we shot here the first time, and it never made it to you guys, the viewers. But
yeah, and it was okay because there was people lost their pants. There was little ninjas running around. It was a whole big thing.
It happens.
Yeah. But no, this area, the UDX building, that's where we're at, in Akihabara, again, it's like one of the few places where you're not in the way.
Yeah, we're out of the way, above the street, we can see everything, but we're not getting ran over, getting pestered too much, getting gawked at.
The gawking at it, oh well, but... Yeah, it's hard to find a spot where you're not in people's way and your camera's not in danger of being kicked or knocked over.
And you have a nice view behind you.
Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. Very nice weather. It's we're getting already in Tokyo, if you're watching this in the US, we're already today going to be up to 80 degrees. And it's like the humidity percentage gets pretty darn high, so everyone's already... I'm using my air conditioning.
I've had my air conditioning on multiple times.
Yeah.
I have an air conditioning finally in my life, so I'm using it.
Really? You didn't have air conditioning back home?
No, Dave, I lived in the sticks. We had box fans and windows and basements.
Welcome to the 21st century.
It's fantastic. What year is it?
So today, truthfully, there's not a lot happening in the news for gaming right now. There's a couple big things we're going to talk about. But not a lot. So we're kind of trying maybe do a couple topical discussions. Yeah.
Topographical?
Yes.
Topographical.
We're going to talk about maps.
Yes, I love maps.
So things that are more like, do you think this is good or bad? Not so much a news thing.
So we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear feedback. Drop us some comments, hate mail.
Yeah,
in
the comments below, usually we see things like, I like what you guys are doing. Thank you. We appreciate it. Everybody, Tom, Corey, Sean, Chris, everybody
Larry.
Who has commented.
Soda.
Larry, thank you. But please, if you have ideas, if you're like, hey, if you have questions, or can you guys talk about this? But please tweet at us at Tokyo Game Chat. Leave in the comments, email, anything. Let us know what you want to see. Yeah. We'll try and make it happen. We can't do everything. We do have jobs, but
sadly.
Yeah. I think I tweeted out before that. I think I'm realizing now. I think what I'd like to do is just stay in Tokyo and spend my days streaming and podcasting. And then I asked anybody if they had $1 million I could borrow.
They said no.
Yeah, nobody answered.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. So okay, on to the news. And so in the news, like I said, there's not a lot happening, and I can't remember everything, so I always try and save it on my phone. And because of where, sunny,
old.
it's really kind of hard to see.
It's getting old.
The big one, Monster Hunter on Switch.
Monster Hunter announced on Switch.
Megaton.
Finally. As I tweeted, thank you, baby Jesus. Thank you. So yes, Monster Hunter Double X was finally announced, coming to the Switch. 2 months, 7/21 maybe. I don't remember the exact date.
Oh, July 21st, you mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So it's coming. It was announced at the Monster Hunter competition in Sapporo.
I think
believe
so,
is where
yeah.
it was.
Yeah. Sapporo is up north. For anyone wanting to look at a map, it's the northern, one of the big cities in Japan, but it's one of the more northern cities.
It was at a university, I believe, is where it was being
Oh,
held
okay,
at.
okay.
I didn't know it was a thing, so I read a little bit about it. It was like an arena-based competition where it's you against monsters, and they pick your gear set essentially in the arena.
Okay.
Pretty interesting, but yeah. So it finally was announced. It is coming to the Switch. No American announcement yet, so it's only been announced in the Japanese version.
Do you really think they'll let that go with no U.S. release?
I feel like first we will get Double X on 3DS, or maybe at the same time they might release both of them. That would be interesting because there is crossplay. That's one thing that they announced with this was your game save from the 3DS can get transferred to the Switch. You can play on your Switch, and you can actually transfer it. But you can keep going back and forth.
Oh, like Kojima did with Metal Gear when he called it transferring.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, really big about that. It is still have local play, online play with your friends. Graphically too, it looks awesome. That's one thing people were talking about was now that you have a bigger screen to really appreciate the graphics. So I'm pretty excited about this.
And I think really, I mean, you think about it, there has not been a Monster Hunter on a home console since the Wii,
Yeah.
when you had Monster Hunter Tri. And I mean, that's really, I mean, Monster Hunter is one of those games where it just screams couch co-op. And in this day and age, I mean, there's going to be people who want to play that online. You know, you have a friend in another country that you want to make a group with. You can't do that on couch co-op. So I kind of feel like this could be the big breakthrough for Monster Hunter, finally, where it can break through outside of Japan. It's already huge here.
And there is a decent following in America.
It's decent. It's still niche, though, I think.
Where here you are right, it is extremely larger.
Yeah,
That's even almost anyone you speak to and you say Monster Hunter, they will know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then they announced the Switch console, the limited edition Switch console.
Yeah, it comes with it. What was it 10 minutes? It sold out in.
Yeah, it sold out in 10 minutes in Japan after it was announced.
And it was only about what $50 more.
Yeah.
And you got the game with it, and you got like the special graphics on the system.
Yeah, which do look cool.
Yeah, I mean they're very Monster Hunter-ish.
And they are
nice.
going to release all the big thing now for the Switch are carry pouches.
Yeah.
They are going to release a carry pouch for it.
That was in the special edition. Oh no.
The special edition had the shoulder bag from
That's right.
outdoor, like you have from the old one.
That someone very kind bought for me.
You're welcome. I saw it and I thought, I know a guy who wants that. But they're doing a new version that's going to come with the Switch console. But no, this is going to be a separate just carry pouch for your Switch.
That was like the blue one, correct? It was almost like a blue
Something like
camo.
that? Maybe? Yeah.
It was like blue back. I think it was individual monsters, like the basic two-dimensional logos they have for me that they had on there, which made like the camo-like pattern.
Yeah, so expect that system to be popping up on eBay at some point, I'm sure, for 3 times its normal price.
Yeah, because then there was the limited edition, which came with the carry pouch, art book, some type of. I don't think it was an art book. It was some type of book, CD. And like a keychain or something too.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish they would have did like when I believe it was 4 Ultimate came to the States. There was actually a Monster Hunter blind figure you could get with it.
Cool.
Which was really sweet. I didn't get it and didn't know about it until later when I discovered how awesome Monster Hunter blind boxes are. It's my guilty pleasure, and I'm okay with it. But yeah, and then there was the supply crate. So in the game, you take your items to a supply crate, which this version is a organizer for your Switch. You open it up, that's where you put the charging dock, your Switch, your cables, your controller. It was pretty sweet. It's probably also going to get it purchased.
See, America, this is what you do for limited editions. I'm sorry, but if you're giving me digital DLC, it's garbage. I don't care. Give me something physical, a figure, a music CD, an art book. I'm a sucker and I will buy it every time.
Art books are my Achilles heel.
Yeah.
As soon as you put an art book in something, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
And then I realized I just spent triple the amount I want to, and I have a 10-page art book. But then I have the 10-page art book. I'm okay with
I have buyer's remorse, but I don't care.
it happens.
Okay, next thing we talked about was made me sad. Well, actually, I'll talk about that last because that may lean into something else. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Everybody knows they're doing this remake and it's going to be episodic and blah, 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 blah. Well, Square Enix announced, it was kind of unofficial, they weren't really meaning to announce it, they are shifting development of the remake to in-house.
Okay.
So originally it was CyberConnect 2 who was doing development. That they make all the Naruto games.
Yeah.
And apparently something has happened where Square Enix has taken it away from them.
Is that good? Is that bad?
Well, I guess my thing is it's good because they will have more control over what's happening in the game. You can have more of the minds who actually create Final Fantasy stuff involved in the game. It's bad because Square Enix just keeps... They look at Final Fantasy 15. I mean, literally 10 years in development. I see. Honestly, so they've already stated that although their intent was to get the first episode out this year, not till next year, folks. Which means, in my mind, it actually means 2019. I am not holding my breath for this remake at all.
I can see where that, I do like that it's the original people, the original creators still doing it. But if it takes, would you rather wait 4 extra years for something that's hopefully going to be really nice? Or would you rather have something sooner that might be subpar, though?
I think I think people are going to judge it as subpar no matter what. I really do. It's Final Fantasy VII. Now, I know a lot of people, their go-tos are 5 and 6, which, I admit mine is too. But 7 was the big breakthrough in the States. There's a lot of people who are really connected to that game. No matter what you do, they're not going to be happy with it.
I feel like that was almost some of people's first RPG, really.
You're right. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. So I think, no matter what you do, people aren't going to be happy. If it's released in the next 4 months or in the next 4 years, it won't matter. They're not going to be happy with it.
Interesting.
So, that was a big thing, too. And next, little localization news. Anyone, if you've watched the episodes, I speak highly of the Yakuza series from Sega.
That he does.
And there was a little kerfuffle with them this past month where those games Sega does localize all those games for China. So there's a little kerfuffle. In Yakuza 6, as you know, in the Yakuza games, it's common practice that you can go to like hostess clubs and talk to the girls and all that kind of stuff. There's a specific conversation in there where the girl specifically states the country of Taiwan. Something having to do with a story.
Interesting, the country of Taiwan.
Yeah. Well, if you meet anyone from Taiwan, 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you that they are not Chinese. They are Taiwanese. They don't really want to be associated with the mainland government. And so it's their way of just saying, I'm not like that group there. Well, in the game, they talk about the country of Taiwan. A lot of Taiwanese gamers are like, they were very happy about that. They were giving Sega a lot of props about that, and not just Sega, but Nogoshi, the creator. Flip side, mainland Chinese gamers started playing it, and they got highly upset. The reports were saying that Chinese stars. Now, who these people are, I don't know.
Yeah,
the only one I know is Jackie Chan and Jet Li, and I don't think they care about a video game.
You don't know that.
You're right, I don't know that. Maybe they do. But apparently some gamers in China were highly upset over it. Sega went back, patched the game, and took that dialogue out. Doesn't affect me, but...
It was a good thing.
It was a thing, and that's it. We were just chatting. We had a pre-show lunch. We were just chatting about this. It smacks of the Mass Effect 2? 3?
3.
The Mass Effect 3 thing. It smacks of Resident Evil 5. It's anyone who doesn't like what you've done in your game, what you've created, your art, that they feel it's okay to tell you to change it. I don't get that.
No.
This is your vision for this thing. No one should be... They can tell you they don't like it.
Yeah.
They can tell you it's screwed up and you're a horrible person.
Which, okay, you learn from it.
Then that's fine, yeah. But why let them pressure you into changing it? You're an artist. You make a piece of art. it's hanging at a show and someone says, I don't like it, you should change this. Do you feel pressure to change it?
No,
Why?
because it was my creation.
Damn right.
I mean, and that's one thing. How you see it is how you see it. How you see it might not be the same way that that person sees it.
Yes.
It's a matter of perspective.
It's the very nature of art. Everybody sees something different. And so you have the right not to play it. You have the right not to buy it. You have the right to go on Twitter and say something ignorant, whatever. But really, to demand that it get changed, that's going way beyond what I think we're entitled to.
I think you're right.
Way beyond. So
Would you say that grinds your gears, Dave?
You know what grinds my gears?
This was a segment of what grinds Dave's gears.
Yeah, so that was just a little thing there that, you know, if you ever there's a game, something offends you, and I'm going to tell you now, there's a game coming. It'll start a whole thing if I say it, but there's a game coming that's, it's not going to sit well with certain demographic of people. They can complain about it. They can not buy it. They can choose not to support the company. That's fine.
That's your choice.
You do not have the right to demand people change it. And if you feel yourself saying you should change this, honestly, go take your game, set it on fire, and then just quit gaming.
That could be your way of protesting.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
something a little happier. So there's a certain gentleman that on Twitter we like to follow. He's awesome. He does a lot of Japanese 3DS news. So he's really good, and the page is not loading.
Who is it? Japanese Nintendo, that guy?
Japanese Nintendo, yes. He is a
check him out.
fantastic person to follow on
We might
Twitter.
link him. We'll probably link him in the description.
Yeah.
Probably. If I feel like not being lazy.
If I feel like not being lazy.
I feel like not.
Is there
being
ever a
lazy.
time that you don't feel lazy? There isn't for me, because I always feel lazy. Okay, you know what? It won't load now. Crap. Oh well. No big deal. No big deal.
It was Japanese 3DS, the new 2DS, correct?
No. Oh, the big thing was it just kind of shows you how Japan knows how to do gaming right. McDonald's is going to, in their Happy Meals, a set of 8 Yokai Watch cards.
Which is Yokai Watch was a kind of like Pokemon, kind of like Digimon,
yeah.
but with spirits or ghosts.
Yeah, based on Japanese folklore. And the fact that they take that kind of thing and they do like a Happy Meal with it, I think that's awesome. I don't know why McDonald's doesn't want to do that in the States with things like Ubisoft had Raving Rabbids.
Yeah.
If something was ever made for a Happy Meal, it was that.
They just had Dragon Ball Z stuff in the Happy Meals.
Oh,
here
did they?
too. Yeah, they just had Dragon Ball Z
Okay,
stuff.
that's good. That's progress.
I mean, oh no, that was here though. That was not back home.
Oh, I thought you meant back home. Okay.
They probably had like, I don't know, some princess shit.
Yeah, or you get some crappy little plastic car that's not even a Hot Wheels car.
They did just have they had really nice cars here also. Sometimes
Yeah.
on lunch I go to eat McDonald's. I like to gander at what the children are purchasing or playing with. Because secretly I want that, and it's my way of.
Then he goes toe to toe with some kid, beats him up, and takes his Happy Meal prize.
Damn straight.
And the last news bit we'll talk about, Legend of Zelda. Everybody loves Legend of Zelda. If you don't love Legend of Zelda, honestly, get your head examined.
Yeah, we don't like you.
Yeah,
I don't like you.
I mean, I have not played all the games, and I think they're just fantastic.
You gonna play this one, Dave? What is this one? It's Dave's favorite gaming platform.
It's going to mobile phones. I feel verklempt.
It hurts Dave real deep.
I know these are money makers for Nintendo. Like, was that Mario Run?
Mario Run.
Honestly, Zelda on a phone?
Now what? I haven't seen anything yet.
No, there's been no announcement as far as what it's going to be. It's just announcing that Zelda is going to go on mobile phones.
I'm interested.
I'm not.
I mean,
I don't even count those as games.
And there's many people you speak to, and you say, "I like video games." They say, "I like video games too. I play on mobile." I just kind of go, "We can't have a conversation anymore."
I feel the bile just coming up when people say that. Yeah,
mean,
those aren't games.
Pokemon Go, that's a different story. Pokemon Go was interactive. It got people out moving. I mean, I personally know someone who it literally got him out of his house. Not going to go into a lot of details.
I didn't play it.
That's why Dave is still in the house.
So I'm so white.
And then was the recent one they just put out was Magikarp Jump.
which I've heard people talk about, which I have zero interest in.
It's interesting. It's fun for about 5 minutes when you're taking a poop. But that's about the extent of it.
It's a pooping game.
Yeah, I mean, there's no multiplayer. There's no real in-depth interaction, and they're taking what used to be the laughing joke of Pokemon, which was the Magikarp. And it's like you're in a fishing thing and you're jumping.
It's just that the mobile games, like if you come to Japan, you see the mobile games people are playing. These are casino style. I just jam on the screen, no strategy, nothing. Gotcha games where they're designed to simply siphon the money out of your wallet. That's not a game. To me, if somebody says to me, "Oh yeah, I play games all the time on my phone," screw you.
Like
again, take your phone outside, set it on fire.
Dave's just really about setting stuff on fire today.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's Puzzles and Dragons is a big one.
Yeah.
There's a One Piece one right now.
Oh god. Oh yeah, I saw that pop up on the Play Store.
And Dave loves One Piece also. I also feel the same way about One Piece, but
yeah. Well, several things that I could do if they disappeared, I would be okay with, and if One Piece ever disappeared forever, I'd be okay with that. So, yeah, I hate it. Nick is a little bit more open-minded about it.
We'll see what it is. This could be the new bee's knees. You don't know yet.
Do bees have knees?
They do.
And if they do, why are they so great?
Have you ever looked at one?
I have. Just looks like a knee.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
if anybody who knows, let in the comments know what makes bees' knees so great. I want to know.
I'm curious too.
Yes.
This might get Googled.
Okay. Hey. So on another part, little bit, really not kind of games related, not games related. We recently we had a thing where we reached out to somebody to do our show.
Come talk to us.
Yeah, just chat. As the title implies.
In Tokyo.
About games, and so we were really excited, extremely excited. He's not an unknown person. I shouldn't even say he, but oh well, too late.
The person.
Yeah. They're not an unknown person in gaming. And they seemed really excited. They're like, yeah, hey, let's make this happen. They asked us to do certain things, fulfill certain requirements. We did so. We held off on recording. That's why this video was a little bit later. We held off on recording to accommodate their schedule while they were here in Japan.
Which, hey, we get it. You got things to do.
You got lives.
That's why we decided to try to move our schedule around.
Yeah. And so we did everything, and then suddenly it was just radio silence. They went dark. DM them several times, no responses.
Nothing.
So I mean, I told Nick, yeah, I took it personally. I reached out to him and everything, but at the end of the day, God, I hate that phrase, but I just said it. When all is said and done, we didn't die. We still have jobs. We're still living here. We're still having a fun time.
We're still enjoying this.
Yes, we're still enjoying this. But, life lesson. If you agree to do something for somebody, or you make an arrangement or whatever, do it.
Or if you're not going to do it, at least let us know.
Yeah.
Say, hey, this came up, that came up. We understand you're busy. People are busy.
Yeah.
People have lives.
But you have to respect other people's time. Just because they're not trotting to different countries and enjoying their jobs and doing whatever, just because they have a 9-to-5 job, they just do a little video show, doesn't mean their time is not important to them. So at least let them know that you're unable. I'm sorry, I can't do this. You just don't go quiet. That's not a professional way to do things.
No, sir.
I don't understand how people can believe it's a professional way to do things. So I could easily DM them and verbally try and kick them in the teeth and post on Twitter and stuff, all nasty stuff. But we're not going to.
But life goes on.
Yeah, we're not.
Life goes on.
Yeah. We're just. I just hope
Find someone
sometime
else.
in the future this person realizes, hey, I could have handled that better. And I'm in a similar situation now. Maybe I'll do it differently. Life lesson.
It happens.
Yeah. So, but on to a brighter piece of news, a more fun piece of
note.
news, Nick.
Oh, something. I did something. Mom. I did it.
Mom, I made it!
Yeah. Recently just had a photo posted on some website. What was that website, Dave?
That website would be Kotaku.
Ooh.
If you don't know Kotaku, it's been an internet gaming website for almost, I think, well over a decade, if not more.
I think so.
They're one person. He's actually one of the founders, Brian Ashcraft. He lives in Kyoto. He always likes to publish photos in and around Japan from users, from people who frequent the website.
Which is really cool. So I went out on a limb here. I shot an email off with a photo, waited about a month or so, and I got an email back that said, thanks. Okay, I don't know what this means. And next thing I know, the next following day, hey, I look at that. That's my photo. Mom!
It was a nice photo, too. Where did you take that?
I took that from a place of employment.
Okay.
From the 12th floor, looking onto Tokyo Tower, which was really nice. I discovered it one day when I went to go out the wrong door. I opened the door and bam, there was Tokyo Tower. I said, well, I'll be damned.
Oh, very nice.
I'll be damned. So yeah.
Very nice.
Took a nice photo. Who knows, it makes me feel kind of good knowing that I just didn't waste my time taking photos of strange things.
That's never a waste of time.
So in the future, we might send some more over, see what happens. Maybe, me and Dave will pose up selfiness and Speedos and see if he likes that.
There you go.
I would like that.
That's what everybody wants to see. Whiteness in a Speedo.
I'm okay. We'll test the waters.
There you go. That's cool. That's very cool. So I think that's about it for us.
That's about it.
Where can people follow us when they're not watching the show?
Follow us. Well, if you look on the Book of the Faces, or the Facebook, if you want to be proper, I guess, you have Tokyo Game Chat. Or if you look at Twitter, Tokyo Game Chat. Or what's that other social media we're on now, Dave?
We are now on Instagram.
Tokyo
Game Chat.
Ooh.
If you didn't pick up on the pattern yet, yes. Our email.
Tokyo Game Chat at Gmail.
At Gmail, yes.
So yeah, feel free, send us emails, send us comments.
Tweet at us.
Tweet at us.
Let us know what you want to see, what suggestions you have, what you liked, what you didn't like. We do read those things. We take them seriously. It's nice when people say, hey, I like this video. That's cool.
Job.
Thank you. Thank you for liking the videos.
Or, hey, edit your videos better. Why is there this black box?
Or why doesn't it look like true 720p high def?
I don't know.
We're still fiddling with that stuff, yeah.
We're still learning. We're still discovering, mastering.
So please, we're making it very easy for you to reach out to us and let us know what you want.
So again, thank you guys.
Please make sure that you subscribe, share.
Apparently, if you subscribe to us, you have to click again to get notifications when we post stuff.
Really?
Yeah, YouTube's made things weird.
Oh, the YouTube overlords.
Yeah. So feel free, let us know.
Okay.
And thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. And we also have the other episodes that are up. If you're a first-time watcher, go back, watch those old videos. We have some good stuff in there too.
And feel free to comment on the old videos too.
Yes, even old videos you can still comment on, please.
We don't get mad. So thank you.
No. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. GG.